There we go. Are we live? All right, everybody. Hey, what's up? It's been a while. Operator 9 for my new channel here, Operator Industries. Just saying, hey, what's up? It's been a while. Anyway, one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today is the Pantac Mini MAP. I'm not going to do a full review like I do in my other videos because this has been out a long time. There's been a lot of information out on it. And there's just a couple subtleties and finer points that I want to go over for you guys really quickly. First of all, the main thing is this is mostly designed as like an HPA pouch to hold your HPA tanks and all that. I know in some of the reviews they say you can put in a hydro, like a hydro pouch and all that kind of stuff. The 2 liters will not fit. It is just simply not wide enough. If you look at this, this is probably about not even 7 inches wide, hardly, maybe 8 tops. You cannot fit like a normal 2-liter pouch in there, even though it does have hooks on the inside to hold the pouch. You need to find something smaller, like a liter or a quart, or some of the smaller ones or more specialty ones. The longer ones just aren't going to fit. They bunch up. I tried it a couple weekends ago. It's very uncomfortable. You don't really get all the liquid out. It bunches up. It's just a pain in the butt. What I ended up doing over here is my gun collection on this table. It's real pretty, I know, but what I ended up doing here was, these are my guns. What I ended up doing here was I just made up my own. I don't like the hydro pouches anyway. I'm not crazy about them. So what I ended up doing here was I took this bottle, drilled a hole in the top, stuck an old hydro tube that I had through it, and it works fine. There is a flap on the inside of it for that, and I'll show you guys that in a second. But this is your normal quart Nalgene bottle. As you can see, I got my drink tube on the inside. I get all of it out, and it's easy to wash. The thing with the hydro packs is they freak me out because I'm never sure that I can get in there and get all the water and the gunk out and all that stuff. All right, there we go. I'm out in the garage. I just had to turn on a light for you really quickly. All right, the other thing too, actually let me show you. I put in my pouch here. I just want to show you guys that you guys can indeed fit a 68 3000 tank with regulator and zip the top over it. It was just in there. You guys saw it with the top sitting up on top. It was zipped up. So you can indeed do that. That's how I run it. I'm trying to get away from the tanks on the back. I'm really just not loving it. So I'm trying to get into different solutions. I'm running my ICS PAR Mark III right now, which is like the Czech 416. I'm running that right now. Really like it a lot. But I want to get into some CO2 stock stuff. Specifically on my 417 here. This is my DMR. It's my baby. I've been running that for a long time. I love it. The thing is, I'm waiting on Polar Star to come out with their air stock with the CO2 converter that'll hold the 33 gram. I talked to some of the guys online. They told me if I sent them my spare buffer tube, they'll go ahead and put it in the tube for me, the buffer tube. Being a DMR, I don't shoot that much, and that's kind of why I like the HPA anyway. That's the way I'm leaning, so if I can run that, I will definitely be back out on the field with this one. However, for right now, the right here in the middle, that's my Mark III. That's definitely my main gun, and I love the hell out of it. I added the rail for my old 416, which is in the back. That is the ROG rail. I really like that too. I need to upgrade to the little foregrip, or Magpul style foregrip. Anyway, back over here to the mini map. That's the main thing I wanted to address was you could fit an entire tank in here. You've got 3 choices of where you want to run your line out, either here, here, or here, so you have 3 total. The second thing that a lot of people complain about, before I forget, let me dig in there. This right here is a little flap. It's actually like a cummerbund on the inside, and that goes around your tank, and that holds that pretty snug. Here you see the loops for the pouch if you want to. However, like I said, I don't recommend it, even though you do have like a hydro pouch in here. The only thing you're going to be able to put in is like a little tiny quart. It's so narrow up in here, you can't get like any standard size pouch in there, so I wouldn't even try it. But by far, the biggest complaint online that I see about the mini map is it wobbles too much. And first of all, I have not seen any kind of map pack that doesn't wobble. They all do. It's unavoidable. You're mounting something that's holding something else to a flat surface like your plate carrier here, and it's going to bounce. It wobbles back and forth. It's inevitable. If you think it looks stupid, well, you know, can't help you. But the issue with this is there's a few issues why the mini map does wobble. And I found this out when I got mine in the mail. And so I want to go over this with you right now. The two biggest ones are, there are two MOLLE straps on the back of this. As you can see right here, those are the two MOLLE straps. When it comes in the mail, they don't come on the ends like that. They actually come on these two, here and here, through the middle. And what I think a lot of people don't realize is if you want to snap this, that just comes apart. Let's see if I can do this one-handed since I'm holding my phone. That just comes apart. There's nothing holding this in. It's not sewn into the back of the map. It's nothing. And I think a lot of people just think they can't remove it for some reason. So what happens is they attach it to their pack right here in the middle. And of course, your whole attachment point is right here. Well, of course, it's going to pick up and flip around. That's just silly. So the thing that you need to do is take your straps off and put them on the outside edges of MOLLE. The map is so small, I've got it over on the left side of my plate carrier, and I still have room for my radio. So, you know, don't worry about taking up room. Don't worry about folding it up and trying to make it look all tactical and stuff like that. It's small enough anyway, you don't got to worry about all that. I've seen people where they take some of the older maps or like the hydro carriers and they fold them up underneath to get kind of that tight, you know, tactical style. I wouldn't worry about that here. It's so small anyway, you're not going to worry about it. So first of all, put your MOLLE on the outside of the pack and attach it securely to your plate carrier. I shouldn't have to say this, but make sure that you're MOLLE weaving correctly. That means that you're going through the plate carrier, back into the backpack, and back down to the next plate carrier loop. A lot of times people will take it and just go straight through and then snap it down in the end, and they wonder why it droops, it sags. These are all things I've read online about the mini map. And if you take care of these two items, make sure you're weaving MOLLE correctly, and you've got it on the outside. That will take care of 99% of your, you know, your sway, your hop, and your droop, and whatever. I've seen people come back in and, you know, they say, I don't know why it's doing that, and they come in and they try and put in zip ties all the way through here. It's because you're not weaving your MOLLE right. That's just, you know, it's a matter of fact. That's just the way it is. You know, if you do it right, you're good to go. The second thing is, if you notice, I've got these straps on here. These don't come with a backpack or the mini map. I took these off an old backpack I was using to hold my tank in. I cut that off the side. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 4 loop points to attach straps to. And I don't understand why nobody can do this. Everybody complains, and yet nobody's got a strap on their backpack. I cannot find a contact for Pantac online. On the e-bike page where they're selling these, the guy, I guess the guy from Pantac said if you email them, they have the straps for these. I haven't been able to find them. I'm fine with these, although I would like multicam. But if you go online and get any 1-inch backpack strap, a cinch strap, compression strap, that'll fit through these. These are 1-inch. That'll fit through this end here. I kind of rigged these up. I safety pin the ends in, but you need to go around the point and into the other one, because sometimes they sell like backpack compression straps for sleeping bags. All that'll work too, but the thing is, you've got to anchor it either on one side, or what you can do if the strap is long enough is loop it through, down around the back, up the other side, and then pull it tight over the top. This is guaranteed to take care of your bounce, your sway, and your droop. So I think it's kind of silly. I love this thing for what it is. Like I said, it holds my makeshift bottle hydration carrier pretty well. It works. It carries a couple bottles of BBs. I can put my keys in it. You know, that's all I need. I'm not really looking for anything amazing. I don't do massive milsim, etc., etc. Even if I did with the tank or the, you know, the Nalgene bottle, there's still enough room in here for socks, a little bit of food. These pockets on the outside are perfect size for like snack bars, energy bars. I've got my multi-tool up here in this pocket. You see this here? Yeah, that's about what it's for. You've got 2 more mag pouches up on top. I think these will hold, like, you have room for 4 more mag pouches up top. I don't really use those, but you've got them if you need them. But anyway, that's it. I love it for what it is. It's awesome. I don't know why people complain about it drooping and sagging, because I took care of it. Anyway, if you follow my tips, that'll probably help you out too. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.